boy.
Leave me.
No, I'm gonna leave you. Because you were all doing this and coming after me like, yeah, I'm gonna leave. Anybody ever does that, I'm gonna leave. That's why I can't get a boyfriend, because I do that to all of them and then they run away. Hey guys, how's it going? How was your day? My day has been, well, actually, today is good. However, I've had a few late videos, and let me tell you, I'm happy. I'm a happy bird right now, but this month has been horrible to me. It's just been terrible. And so many things have happened, and I've gotten behind on my videos, so I'm sorry for the places where there weren't videos here and there. I'm still here. I'm still fine. I'm good. But no, I've been having, like, you know, pets die and arthritis problems and medication that knocks me out. Boy, it's been one hell of a June. It almost reminds me of the day after a heavy metal vomit party, but here I am. So we're going to play Layers of Fear. Now, I'll tell you a little bit about this because there's some context involved here. They kind of retconned themselves. There was a game called Layers of Fear. It came out years ago. It was really good. It was a very good horror game. They used a lot of really cool, like, special game effects and lighting effects and things, and everybody loved it. And then they came out with some DLCs to Layers of Fear. And then they came out with Layers of Fear 2, and now what they're doing is they're going, no. Remember all the Layers of Fear DLCs and Layers of Fear 2? Never mind. There's just one game, and it's called Layers of Fear, and that's it. Okay. So here we are, Layers of Fear. They're on Steam, I think it's called Layers of Fear 2023, I think. So to let you know, in Layers of Fear 1, the basic story is this. There's this family, a guy, a girl, and their kid. And there was a house fire. And the wife got hurt, like burned up and stuff. You know, she got her ass burned all to pieces. That made her all cranky. I don't know about you, but if I got my ass all burned, I'd be cranky too. The first game was about the husband. The husband is a painter. And he goes crazy kind of with his paintings while his wife is going crazy. The DLC is about their kid. Who's kind of trying to be an artist, left and right, whatever. Now, what they used to call Layers of Fear 2 was about this actor. Had nothing whatever to do with that family or that story at all. They just went, yeah, we got this family, and here's the dad, and here's the girl, and this nice thing built up. Oh, who's that random fuck over there? Had nothing to do with anything. I don't know why they even made it like that. But in this game, I'm not going to play the whole thing because I've already played through most of it in earlier versions. I'm just going to play the final story, which I believe is the story of his wife, who is a musician. So that's why we're going to go to chapters, and we're going to see what this is. If you've never seen... yeah, that's what we want. Yes. Current progress. There is no current progress. I started it and went, there it is, and then stopped. It's really quiet. Is this... I have a deflection! Okay, what is this?
I need someone to confide in. And that someone is me.
Sounds kind of lonely. Okay. Let me see what we got around here.
You mustn't give up. You had everything any of us ever wanted. You still do. Your talent, your marriage, your daughter. Neither of these went away. The only thing the flames changed was you. You have power over yourself. Live your life. Reclaim it. Don't let your body be your cage.
Okay. These games have always been really fascinating as far as the special effects they use and they try and twist your brain a little bit. They make you, you know, they make you think that you're supposed to do something, but then they'll flip the room on you, and they do all kinds of, you know, you ever see that trick in games where, like, you know, you'll walk around a hallway and then it'll change as you're walking around in circles, and this game kind of invented that, so, at least the earlier versions of it did. Hello, outside. I want to go to you. These... Oh, yeah, is another thing that this game did is that you have to pull. When you grab something, you have to... You can't just open a door by clicking on it. You gotta actually pull it.
Hush now, my baby. I'll tell you a tale. There was a man whose world wasn't pale. There was a woman who made the world sing. And they found love, the most beautiful thing.
So, all right. If you guys have seen... I picked that up already. You guys have seen the other Layers of Fear episodes, and I played them all. I'm very interested to see the wife's point of view in all this. I love the decor. It's beautiful. I've always been into heavy metal chains. Holding up pianos even. Yes, it's wonderful. Oh, don't tell me they all have physics. Okay.
After some time, they had a child that brought light to their life, a lot of light. She loved her parents, her dolls, and her toys. And even Daddy wasn't mad at her noise.
Even Daddy wasn't mad. Already getting a little bit of a hint. Dad was not the best person. You'll see that if you play through the first game. Or the first story, I should say. But yeah, yeah, she, being a musician, she was a violinist and a pianist, and then fire got on her face and all over her and made her go bleh, and she couldn't play anymore. And that kind of drove her crazy, which I think kind of drove her husband crazy. And I'm pretty sure her little kid just grew up crazy because she was all in the middle of that bullshit. So, okay, wait a minute. I don't want to leave. Do I have a light? Oh, no, but I have a zoom. Okay, so what's this?
Then, one day, there was a fire.
Yes.
It took from Mommy all her desires.
Yes!
She didn't know what to do with her life.
That didn't rhyme! I was waiting for it to rhyme, and I can't turn that into a nursery song now. What the hell is wrong with you? I think all of these paintings you see laying around are like her husband's paintings. Okay, let's go in here. I'm pretty sure because it's the only place to go. What happened? I heard a noise. Did it mean anything or not? Oh.
And then she found a very sharp knife.
Okay. Hopefully a weapon.
That's how I looked.
Why did... That's not the same as it was! No. I mean, I'm old. I'm an old man with an old farty brain, but that's not what was on the other side of that door a minute ago. That's me trying to talk and cough at the same time. It's not pretty. What is this? Okay. Okay, I guess that's what I looked like. Well, there's really... Okay. I guess there's nothing else in here. Right, so I do have to go out here. Ooh. Okay. My God, how much... I'm sitting here lately, you know, I've been, like, thinking about finances and things like that lately, and so I'm sitting here and I'm automatically thinking, my God, how much did these chains cost? It's thousands of dollars of chains just hanging around in your house, man. What the hell? Oh, what is this? Oh.
It's so dark in here. Time to let the light in.
Suddenly desperate? What? Okay. Oh, well, now, wait a minute. Oh, God, weird. Okay, so we do have a limited time to use the amount of flashlight, but it just goes down and then it charges right back up? I wish people would stop doing this developers really need to stop pulling this bullshit with flashlights. They really do. Gotta get new batteries for your flashlight every 90 seconds, or either that or it just goes down and then when you stop it, it goes back up. What? Why? God did not intend flashlights to act like that. What was that? What is this? Oh, okay, we're spinning that around. Oh. You see what I'm talking about with the little tricks that they do? They always did this. I don't know. This was here from the beginning. They did these funky little game tricks that are actually kind of cool. At least I thought they were. Alright. Alright. Well, it's dark in here. More chains. What's in here? Oh, it's locked. Okay, what's down here? We have a door. Okay. Well, now I'm curious what's the other way. Okay. If I can see, then I'll turn this off because I don't know. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, what is down here? Is it the same? Is it the same place as the other door? I can't tell. It's just there's so many chains hanging everywhere that it all looks the same. Well, I ain't getting there. I can't move things like, you know, shelves and chairs. Apparently, I'm just not that strong. I'm a video game character. I'm one of the weakest things in the universe. Key. Okay. Hello. I got a key to something. What? What? Use. Okay, okay. Oh, burn, bitch! Burn and explode. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, you're not done. Okay, I don't think... oh, God. I don't think I can kill it. I can just slow it down, right? Yeah, burn really good. Burn. Don't close. What? No. I want through here. Let me in. Okay. I'm hearing a lot of weird noises right now, and I don't know what they mean. Sounds like aliens. Oh, hey.
Don't leave me.
No, I'm gonna leave you. Because you were all doing this shit and coming after me like, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. Anybody ever does that, I'm gonna leave. That's why I can't get a boyfriend, because I do that to all of them and then they run away. All right, I know all about that. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the automatically closing doors. Why? I don't want that. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a gag. I know something about those too. Another reason they run away. I guess we're turning this back. Yeah. Oh, see, it changed. I saw it change that time. Uh-huh. Okay. So, do we have to get things and then put them in here? I think we gotta go out here and look for stuff. And then put it...
I hate this. But it seems simpler than playing the violin. For now. Feels like sewing myself in place, though. Binding myself to my prison.
So she looks like she... This doesn't go in here, does it? Looks like she actually took up some other hobbies or tried to. Okay. No, that doesn't belong here. I need something else! I need the magic dildo. Where is it? I know that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for... the dildo of all truth and savior! Wait. Okay, I guess... don't burn out on my light bulb. Okay. Am I gonna have to... Am I have to burn some old bitch again? I'm actually kind of wondering if that old lady was me. Oh... No! Hey! You're not supposed to do that! Okay, video game evil characters are not supposed to open the doors. You're supposed to walk outside of it, bang on it a little bit, turn the doorknob, and then leave. You don't open the thing! You broke the rules! What? Whoa. Why? Okay, well, just, you know, sorry, but, yeah, explode. I mean, I don't know why the flashlight explodes her, but, I'm glad that it does. Okay, let me out of here. All right. All right. She is a little bit scary. I mean, honestly, it's... She is kind of creepy, but this environment is almost more creepy than she is. Just, I still want to know how much these chains cost. So many dollars. It's just, you ever run low on money, just take all these chains down and go sell them. I thought maybe there would be... Okay. Oh look, more chains. This is going around in circles, isn't it? There's just a cycle, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so here we are. You're not gonna shut on your own this time? Oh. Yeah, it is!
What would I do without you? This prison would be unbearable.
What is you? Laudanum. Oh, yeah, okay, that was, I don't know a lot about laudanum. I know it's an old medicine that they used for a lot of stuff, like, way back when. I don't know what it is. I'll have to look that up and find out. Because it's in a lot of games. Okay. Wheelchair, violin. Okay, well, there it is. Yep, old style wheelchair right there, and... Alright. Okay. I don't know what we're looking for. It would be helpful if I knew. Hi? What? Wait a minute. Who are you, and why are you walking this way? Ain't nobody. Okay. That was interesting. Morphine prescription. That's another kind of medicine they used to use. They still use that one. Patient name, date. Okay, William A. Okay. Well, I think I know who it's for. I think that's for me. That's one thing they still use morphine, on, actually, is if you're a burn victim. It's like, morphine, highly illegal. They don't ever like to use it for anything, but if you walk in and you've been burned, morphine's right in your face. I don't know what that is. And I don't know... That was easy to find, though. I mean... Okay. I thought I was gonna get chased by an old hag again, but
Take it away. I can't look at it. And don't try to bind me again.
Huh. Well, we all anybody who's kept up with this knew that the wife went through a really hard time. Of course, I've never heard of a lifelong burn victim who had a really good time. You know, that generally, no, that's not usually what happens.
What are you doing? I don't want it. Take it away. Take it away.
Huh. Oh. Hello. That's interesting. Does this go in here too? Where'd the table go? It's gone! Okay, I don't know what to do with this. So there's some kind of medication that she did not want. I can't get in there. I'm not going through here either, am I? Wait. I'm strong. I didn't realize. Man, imagine all the working out you'd have to do. So raise your hand and go, and chains just fall apart. Oh, it's okay. Oh, we're back in the house.
Go on like this. I need to break free.
Okay, so gotcha. Ow. My nose. So, alright, alright, the question now is, where do I go next? Oh. Well, wait a minute, though. Can I go in here? Wait, that's the room I came out of. Isn't it? This is my bedroom. Yeah. This is the room I came out of. I know where I gotta go next, because I just saw these chains down here melt. It's all sparkly outside. I love the sparkly nights. Yeah, so... Okay, I guess we're going down here. What the fuck was that? I want to know what that noise was, man. Okay. Damn.
If the finger you put it on has been deformed, destroyed, does the marriage even stand a chance?
Yes. That's dumb. I mean, what are you saying about people who get married that may be missing a finger? If there's no finger to put it, you're stupid. I don't care if you burned, that was dumb.
Luckily, I can take refuge in music. That's when my shackles get lighter, if only for a little while. Even the gramophone helps sometimes. I feel much better after listening to some vinyls. Also seems to think it helps.
Okay. So, I can't crouch. So I'm not going that way. I guess, well, this is. I mean, this game is, by the way, this is, yeah, I've talked plenty of times about how sound is really important to the game, and it really makes a big difference. And these guys, Bloober Team, they made this. They were, some of the first indie developers
We thought everything we wanted to
do the sound well.
fit here. How stupid we were.
Well, why'd you want to hide things? I mean, what have you got? The only thing I remember hiding you in the original Layers of Fear was lots of bottles and jars of tomatoes and crap like that.
Today, a lock jammed in the bedroom door. I started screaming, begging anyone to open. It was a good half hour before a maid showed up. I don't understand. I lock the door in the house all the time. But something about being in a room I couldn't leave was just unbearable.
I'm looking at her handwriting. See, it's all sloppy. Probably because I don't know, I guess her hands were burned. Ugh. Oh, new world for us. Well, that should not even be a surprise at this point. That guy got a pet tiger. I want a pet tiger and a pet elephant. Why can't I have that?
I can't breathe in here.
Okay. Oh, well, the door. Oh, hi. There's nothing here. Wow, oh boy. Yeah, I hope none of you are claustrophobic, because we're... Are these walls getting closer? Are they... I think this room is getting smaller all the time. What do I have to do? I mean, oh, it is getting smaller all the time. Alright. Yeah, because this room was not this tiny. When I first came in this room, it's not that tiny. Either that, or I'm getting real fat. I may just be getting fat really fast, like I am in real life. I'm just pudging out, man. I'm eating all that ice cream and getting bigger. Just look at the room. Looks like it's getting smaller, but it ain't. It's just me getting bigger. I almost can't fit in this room no more. This is gonna happen to me, I swear. Whoa! Damn! That sound like a bird? Can I get the door back at some point? Oh, there it is. The hell was that? Hey! Auto-closing windows. Very nice technology to have. There was something, I didn't see it, because I didn't know to look over there, but I saw something written on the wall outside before it closed, and I didn't have time to write it down.
Even my instruments have their prisons.
Lady, it's a case. It's to protect them. Okay. Duh. Okay.
Do you want to stay with me, little bird? It's safe here. Suffocating, but safe.
I don't know about suffocating. Why is it dead? Dead birds! Wait a minute. Hang on.
Maybe you want to fly away into the unknown and learn how to breathe again.
I wonder if this is gonna, like, save this as part of my decisions. So I can put it here, too, can't I? Huh. Well, it's dead anyway. I don't even know why I'm concerned. The bird is dead. It doesn't care if it's in a cage.
Will it be better outside?
It Lazarus. He came back to life. Ooh. Okay. This place is... Ooh. Lights, come on. There's
nowhere to run.
Oh my god, it's getting smaller. It's closing in. I'm getting fatter. I'm getting fatter really fast. I'm getting fatter. Oh, hey. Man, I was getting huge. Did you see that? What am I doing back here? Okay. Still looks like me. Huh. There's nothing in the drawers anymore. Is there anything I missed in here? Or, I mean, I don't know why they just started me back in the room. Okay. Okay, so we're not in the house. You never know if you open this door if you're gonna be in the house or if you're gonna be in some mysterious as balls hallway. Oh, I'm here again. Wait, did I not make it? Oh, I may have died.
There's nowhere to run.
Okay. Okay, I may have just died. That's what happened. Okay. I misunderstood that last, bit. I thought that once I walked through the door, it faded out and started me in the room. Apparently, that's not what happened. Apparently, I got so fat that I died. I went burger dead. So, I had to start over, and I had to get through that hallway before I got too fat. So,
I know it now. I measured. My room is shrinking every day. He paints it at night, and every morning the walls are this much closer. My prison grows smaller every day.
that sounds just slightly paranoid. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist, you know, but, this sounds crazy to me, okay? That's what I'm thinking. Not a professional opinion, okay?
I feel like my life is falling apart.
Huh.
Everything I touch breaks.
I'm a big proponent, to many people's chagrin, of oh, there's nothing. Okay, of actually, you know, I accuse people of whining a lot. Yeah, you're whining, and a lot of times people are whining. People are big whiners, especially anymore. But while I would say, oh. Well, this is fun. I'm getting fat again. Can I not? Okay, well, that time I got fat, it was productive. There we go. I was about to say that, well, I personally had, if I had been burned the way this character was, would I have found another purpose, another thing to do, something else to drive my life towards? Yes, I would have, and I probably would not have whined so much about it. However, in her case, I can't really blame her for whining. I mean, if you're in a fire, you get burned and you can't do what you love doing, yeah, you got kind of a reason to whine.
The painting is so bland that you have to focus to see that it's even there. Looks like the work of a person afraid to change his surroundings. Someone who's resigned and isn't willing to put himself out there, who hates to see even his loved ones out and about and free. A man who will imprison his family just to stop them from getting better than him.
Yeah, she sounds like she's starting to go crazy. And it's another thing I wouldn't be able to blame her for, is just going a little bit nuts. Okay, so we're used to the... Oh, it's locked now. Well, but why? What do I have to do? Is there a key somewhere in here? I mean, I don't see nothing. Am I lost? Wait, what? Wait! Holy... This game really would be bad if you were stoned. I mean, it would. Because you would, like, do this and then turn around and now there's paintings there, and it would take you, like, 5 seconds to go, wait a minute. Were those even there a minute ago? Dude. So yeah. No, those weren't... Okay. Can I go in there now? Is it locked now? Okay, or what? Okay, I'll go over here and... Oh, right! I forgot, I can just tap chains apart. I thought this was closed off. See, that's her hand. Okay, her hand is all burned. Yeah. Shut up.
Let me out!
Okay. I'm just checking to see if there's anything new in here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So we gotta go in here now. Oh, the basement! Wonderful! Nothing good ever happens in a basement.
Whatever you say about this place, it had great acoustics.
Except for acoustics, apparently. Outside of that, nothing great happens in the basement. Nothing. Ever.
I could move souls. I could do anything I wanted with them. If I had them listening. This here, it was my place of power.
Yeah, but nothing good happens in the basement. I'm telling the truth. And I know you're thinking, you're like, yeah, but there was this one time that, yeah, think back on that time and think about what it's caused in your life since. And now, think, was it really a good thing? See, it wasn't. I told you. I'm always right about this kind of thing. That is a pretty song, though. I'll plop my butt down and play a little bit if I can. Oh. I don't know, that doesn't, that don't look good. That does not look good at all. Turbo piano! Turbiano! Oh. Wow. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Okay, what is this?
Today after dinner, I tried to pick up the violin, and I just couldn't grasp the bow. The problem wasn't even holding it properly. It was holding it at all and not letting go, not screaming with pain. It's like my hands are in shackles, like every finger has its own ball and chain. I can't move them properly.
Okay, again, no doctor here, okay? I'm no doctor, but I would say, from what I saw of her injury, of her hand, she could still play the piano. Because, I mean, she had 3 fingers and then 5 on this. You can play a piano like that. I've seen, like, dudes that have, like, 4 fingers and they can play really amazingly. She could also play the guitar. You don't really need this hand to do a lot. You just need it to hold a pick. And then you can play a guitar. There's still a lot of instruments that she could play. Even with those instruments. Instruments with the injury.
A painting as boring as this one could be conceived only by a person who doesn't feel or understand emotion anymore. A vile, heartless man, locked in a bland, boring prison.
Gotta straighten out my mustache, but she's starting to sound really bitter. I mean, about everything, including mainly about her own husband. She hasn't said anything about her daughter yet, though. Oh, okay. Open the... Okay, more chains! Boy, do we have a lot of these. Something just loaded. Aha! I'm on fire. Why am I on fire? And, don't... I mean... Fire's bad, yes, but... Okay. Wait. Wait, what? Wait, why? I'm running sideways down an elevator. Shit, oh my god. This is the kind of crap I was talking about in these games. They just do things that are not... Your brain is like, wait, what? Okay, push it over. Okay, we got it. Oh, wait, did I get crushed? No, gravity... Gravity was normal again suddenly. Oh, look at her room now.
God, I just wanted to stop.
It will. We'll look for help. Everything will be all right.
No, I don't want more strangers to see me like this.
But I can't do this alone. I'm not a doctor. There's my work, there's our daughter. There's too much for one person. Please, darling, we need help.
But the medicine helps. It isn't that bad. My body will heal. I will heal. I need to be with my loved ones. With you. Not with the doctors. We can't let that accident take our life from us.
See, I want to criticize her for that decision. You know, I don't need doctors. I just need to chill out with, you and my loved ones. And I want to say that's a dumb decision, but that is exactly the decision that I would have made. I would have said the same thing. I don't want no doctors. I'm fine. I talk all the time about how my leg is messed up and I'm not, I'm supposed to have surgery on it to get it fixed, but I keep not doing it. Why? That's the reason why, because I don't need a doctor. And as stupid as I know that is, I do it too. That's because I'm a renegade. A renegade of stupidity, right here.
I'm so glad you're all doing well. Are you sure, though, that you should be planning a journey abroad already? Traveling can be exhausting, even in the best circumstances. Give yourself time to heal, please.
Maybe. Maybe not. Oh. Well, that's... Why did that... okay. I'm not gonna ask questions. You don't ask many questions in this game, you just can't.
I try to think of better times. Of our engagement, of the exhibition we did together. His paintings on the walls, my music in the air. Freedom.
Freedom! Okay. Oh, can I grab that? No. Alright. Well, you know what I have to do now? I have to walk out of that door. And outside of that door is patreon.com/rantinggryphon. If you guys enjoy these kinds of videos and the kinds of shows and the Monday show, which I didn't have one I'm going to have one later this week, but it's late. And the kind of things I do, then go over my Patreon, help me out, put some sandwiches on my plate, make it to where I can keep doing my videos and sitting on my broken leg that I refuse to get fixed so that I can keep having some work so I can do some stuff and actually feed myself. We're going to come back to this. This is a shorter, well, this chapter, this part of the story is shorter. It may only be another 1 or 2 episodes. We'll see. So we may just have a triple one here. I don't know. We're going to find out, but guys, we're going to do that in the next episode. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. We will meet again in the next emanation. Until then.